emWave is an important and effective and easily applicable technology which includes emWave software and tool that enable individuals to assess their heart rate variability, heart rate coherence, and deep breathing process. To know about our internal actions and reactions, to know about the levels of our heart rate coherence, our heart rate variability, and also the relationship between our heart and mind, our heart and respiratory and digestive systems. We can assess our the levels of our heart rate variability or HRV, and also our heart rate coherence to know the situation in actions and reactions of our heart, our cardiovascular system, and our internal system. Heart rate variability and heart rate coherence are among the most important indicators of internal health, cardiovascular actions and reactions in cardiovascular health, and also heart coherence and internal coherence. To be more active and productive and have happier lives, we have to increase our heart rate variability, our heart rate coherence, and internal coherence. Actually, heart rate variability is the changes in time interval between consequence heartbeats, and heart rate coherence also a particular aspect of heart rate variability that indicates the level of heart coherence and internal coherence and cardiovascular coherence. And also deep breathing is an important practice that enable individuals to improve their heart rate variability, their heart rate coherence, and internal coherence. Deep breathing plays an important role in different kinds of practices and techniques that enable individuals to get rid of stress and anxiety and improve their internal coherence, heart rate variability, and heart rate coherence. emWave, which I use, the emWave Pro version, includes the software which you can see in the screen, and also a particular device which is the main device, and also ear sensor which includes small scanners. When we try to record and assess data from our heart rate variability, our heart rate coherence, and deep breathing, we have to install the softwares in our computer or any kind of device that we use. Even we can use our smartphones. We have to attach the device into our computer, to attach the ear sensor into our earlobe like this. Then when we see here, when we open the page, the emWave Pro page, here in this option, we can see that we have to add user. Already I have entered my details as you see here. But when we use a new user or collect data from a new person, we can add a user. We can put here a name, a last name, a date of birth, gender. We can choose gender, and also email, because sometimes we need to contact our participants in our studies when needed. And also when we use emWave Pro, emWave Pro has three main options to collect the data. The first one, which you can see in this screen, is the coherence ratio score assessment or coherence system. We can collect data from our heart rate coherence ratio system or scores from our heart coherence and assess easily. And also there are two other options we can open from here. The first one is 1 minute HRV deep breathing assessment. It means that when we breathe deeply, we can assist through the use of this option. And also when we collect deeper data or huge amount of data from our heart rate variability, we can use HRV assessment. But at first we use this heart coherence ratio or heart coherence ratio data. Actually, when we start this, when we connect the ear sensor to our ear, already we put it information of the user. Actually, we collect data from myself. Then we easily start or push the button of start. We can see here some changes in some data already started recording, because now I'm talking. There would be some fluctuations and difference in the data. But actually, when we collect data from the participants of our research, they have we do not allow them to talk or move. And actually, here we have three options: the low, medium, and high. High option shows the high level of coherence, and medium shows the medium level of coherence, heart coherence, or HRV coherence, and low shows the lowest level of coherence or heart rate coherence. At first, hopefully, when I started data collection or collecting data from my heart coherence, there is good data. So far, 38% of the data from higher level of heart coherence or internal coherence, and 65% of the data from medium level of heart coherence, and unfortunately, there is no any data or percentage in the low level of heart coherence. Because we have limited level of time, we have stopped data collection procedure. Actually, we can collect data for 1 minute, 2 minutes, or even 5 minutes based on our study procedure, and we have to design a data collection consistent, talk with the participants and let them know about the procedure. And here we can see the data from in different parts, cumulative score, and also this graph. Here maybe I moved, there is a disconnection between the data, and also we can see here we can choose different options to see different kinds of graphing. Also, we can see here the data, the ratio, and also different aspects. And also, we can go here and see the collected data actually based on the details we give into this page and enter it. There would be some information. So if we put the cursor on this, we can see the level of coherence average and also some information here. And also we can go to other options, which are deep breathing and HRV assessment. If we choose deep breathing, we can select this one. And when we select it, we can see here the page for deep breathing assessment. We can start data collection procedure just easily. It's just for 1 minute because we have to assess the level of our deep breathing ability in the breathing process. We can see that there is in three sections the data collection procedure begin. There is a graph, and also there is another graph, this pulse graph, and there is a heart rate variability graph, and also here is the sign of data collection procedure. It means that we can collect this data for 1 minute and can assess. But when we collect the data for deep breathing, we don't have to talk or move. We have to take deep breath for 1 minute and just focus on our internal actions and reaction in breathing. Especially we can use the quick coherence technique when assess deep breathing procedure or deep breathing technique or practice. We can focus on the area that breathe, and also we can consider some helpful and enjoyable moments of our life when we breathing. And just we focus on our breathing. We don't have to talk, we don't have to look on the page, and we don't have to move. And here the data collection recorded is the graph in the data. We can edit if we want, but we don't change the real aspect of the data. And the third aspect of data collection, we can start this. The third aspect of data collection procedure through the use of emWave Pro is HRV assessment. HRV assessment actually the main assessment procedure when we want to collect huge amount of data for a longer time. We can choose this assessment procedure and to assess our heart rate variability. If we have higher level of heart rate variability, it means we have healthier heart activity and healthier cardiovascular system, and higher levels of heart rate variability means that we are able to deal with different situations and get rid of stress and anxiety timely, and we are in a good internal situation. A low level of heart rate variability is not good. It means that our heart cannot deal properly with different environment, different situations, and different actions and reactions. It's better to improve our heart rate variability and heart coherence through the use of particular practices like coherence technique and some other practices. Also, we can, when we go to this option, we can find some other, actually some helpful games and some guidance from HeartMath Institute when we want to know how to improve our heart rate variability and our heart coherence. Actually, when we select when we want to assess our heart rate variability instead of assessment of our heart coherence ratio or deep breathing, we select this option. Then when we connected the device into our laptop or PC, which already has the emWave Pro software, and also attach the emWave sensor to our earlobe, then start the data collection procedure. We can see here some changes in the graphs. Here we can see the data collection procedure is started, and also it's faster. It shows the pulse graph. In the second one, the real heart rate variability graph started. Actually, there is difference between pulse graph and heart rate variability graph, but both graphs give us some details and help us to assess the real actions and reactions of our internal body, our heart, and our cardiovascular system. That's why it's very important to assess our heart rate variability through the application of particular tools and technologies, including emWave Pro, which is very easy to use and very effective, and also accepted through the use of different research by HeartMath Institute and different researchers, including myself. And it's very important to assess our heart rate variability, heart rate coherence, to know about the real situation of our internal body and try to improve our heart rate variability and heart rate coherence, and also use deep breathing as an important tool to improve our heart rate variability and heart coherence, to have healthier and happier lives in our individual, social, and professional lives. And we have to be aware that when we have higher levels of heart rate variability and heart rate coherence, it means that our body is in a good situation, in a good and healthier actions and reactions. We have healthier cardiovascular system. We have good. There is good relationship between our heart and brain, our heart and respiratory system, and our heart and digestive system. But the low level of heart rate variability and heart rate coherence shows that we have some problem in our cardiovascular system, our heart actions and reactions, a relationship between our heart, mind, and heart, and respiratory and digestive system. That's why we have to start some particular techniques and practices, including deep breathing, some meditation, also like some techniques like the quick coherence techniques to improve our heart rate variability, our heart coherence. It is very important to be aware of the real situations of our heart actions and reactions, the actions and reactions of our cardiovascular system in our overall internal body through the assessment of our heart rate variability, HRV, our heart rate coherence, and deep breathing ability and processes. If you think such videos are helpful, please subscribe the channel. Thank you.